Big Boss Jock, my 750. El Poderoso, 750 kilohertz, AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los jockeys del discos. Radio Rebelde. Continuando, deciphering the code. Here we go. This is day 7 of the protest. Pay attention to all the faces. Every one of them was a Caucasian. African Americans been programmed. 8 years of segregation. Barry was nothing about integration. His group became exclusive. All others were excluded. Now Donald is doing the same with America. Marked faces used to enrage African Americans. Let them know they're not included. Need to be from their own group. Need to be formed their own group. That's the African Americans because they're being excluded from America. They're going to fill this need. We're only seconds into the clip. Won't be able in writing detail every marker. Videos I have uploaded explained are the details. CG markers one after another used during nearly the entire speech. I'll proceed by giving highlights, ones that were easily seen. Readers can go view, choose. Oh, they can go view if they choose and compare the two. What I wrote with what I said in the original videos. Decipher the code. The only difference is the red hat. The red hat on the African American who wore a clown family hat. He did a salute. Whenever you can see inside of the hat and they put it up onto their head, that's a salute. That's also a salute to you that you're probably not going to be around much longer. And depending on how they use it. It was on an NBC clip, 2 minutes and some seconds long. It was before I'd seen the presidential inauguration. I saw the salute. I said, hey, I got to go see what this is about and watch the inaugural speech. When I went back to grab the video, it was gone. It's nowhere to be found. So if you want, look in the NBC's programming. It came out the day of the inauguration. And when he put the hat on, it was computer generated. The next image, Caucasian American, I assume, European descended man, put a gray beanie on his head, perfectly synchro to the, computer generated synchro to the African American who had the red crime family hat. Salute. The two went together. It's computer generated. Ask why this code is being given and who's given the code. Then you'll know where to go. Continuing with the show. 0:25, 25 seconds into the clip. Melania's dress. Real color is behind the glass. Take note, her left arm. And of course the glasses give some shading, but they highlighted the blue. And you can see the difference in the two. Take note, her left arm. Color on sleeve. If you also want to see the difference, go watch the White House upload versus the NBC upload. And the reason the White House chose to film from the angle they did is so that you can't see the difference in the mainstream's filming and their filming, because if you did, you would realize that they're giving code. Get a hard copy of the actual speech and you'll see the code giving that the 6 corporations chose to give us the public. Hard copy means a real tape, one that can't be digitally changed as you watch it. Take note, her left arm, collar on sleeve doesn't change. Look in front of her dress, does. Tomb of the unknown soldier, blue dress almost the same. Tomb, black dress she had on. Wore big, dark shades. Dress she was for the occasion. Ivanka's dress, used as a marker. Same technique used on The View. The program The View? African American woman sat in the front row some days before the inauguration. Used similar color green shirt with black pants. That is only one example. Tomb, the green seen on Ivanka, color used oftentimes for a marker. Look for similarities on The View. And Sarah, she wore the skirt. The green marker skirt, the same day that on a different network, they had a story about sexual abuse. They were gymnasts, and they had blue with black upper. One of them had on a green skirt. All three of them had upper of blue with opaque black. Sarah on the View had upper of blue with black, the same upper, and a green skirt like one of the three gymnasts had a day or two later. So anyone who watches, they tie that sexual abuse, the gymnast case, to Sarah, who cares also. The one who had this green skirt on was an African American. So it ties that Sarah on the View is friendly with the African Americans who had been abused, at least the one, the gymnast, who wore the same outfit. This is how the code goes. It's subliminal programming. Blue dress style was same as been at the tombs. Used gave the message, Donald be there soon, in the tomb. Blue line painted on the ground, motorcade when Trump's went foot bound, signifies Melania's on her way out. She needs to go. Pack her bags, hit the road. Building with all the glass, they walk different sides of the blue line. Divided between them, been signified. Divide between them, been signified. Widow she'll become soon. Computer generated, Kennedy facial expressions put to Trump. The one where he's sitting at the desk signing a notepad, that's so he appears as Trump. At the inaugural speech, he leans a little forward as if he has a back brace on. They computer generate his face to give a Kennedy-ness to him. So we get that feeling, that impression. 2:43 long. ABC uploaded video, 2:43 long. Donald Trump's inauguration preparations. Subconscious perceived reminder, that's the one where he's signing the notepad. Subconscious eye perceived reminder of Kennedy. Presidential office signing a legal pad at his desk. Message sent, Donald's next. 1659, I, the white military cap, appeared over Michelle, I'll call him Michelle, his name is Michael Robinson, appeared over Michelle's head, placed. 16, and that's that cap. It appeared as if it was over Michelle's head, placed. 1659 to 1702, happened was a salute. Red cap, seen used, was a marker. Style hat, such an event, used, considered unacceptable. Yeah, you can't wear a baseball hat into a nice restaurant. They'll say remove that, even if you are bald. This is a presidential inaugural speech. Look at all the disrespect. Red cap seen, used was a marker. Style hat at such an event used considered unacceptable. Not allowed in many five-star restaurants. USA replaced, make things great. By doing that, USA is placed with red. Color fills African Americans with rage. U.S. flag was visible on the side. Red was computer generated brighter. Catch the Afro-American sight. Why USA also on the flag will be with Donald. So they're taking both symbols, the flag, also USA, America. They're making the African Americans feel excluded from that group. They'll form their own nation and demand to be excluded. And that's what Yankee Sam has planned for them to do. Africans see the Caucasian with their symbols, USA, America, the flag. Donald's group, they aren't included. White military cap, analysts pay attention. Movements made. Salute was given to Barry. Command then placed with Michelle. 17, and he did. He gave a salute to Barry, moved his hands, computer generated. The white cap, the military white cap, seen behind Barry and Michael. The white cap salutes to Barry and moves his head and does another salute to Michael. where the cap will remain when they're filming in front, as if it's above Michael's head. Continuing on. Donald's group, they aren't included. White, military cap, analyst, pay attention, movements made. Salute was given to Barry. Command placed with Michael. 1703. Pay attention to the financier's face. Man with a white scarf for a marker. He was full of smiles. Think about this, African American community. You too. Euro Americans and all the other groups inside of this Yankee place called the Yankee Police State. And don't name your group in the name of a color and that power. That's what Yankee Sam has planned for you. Be proud of who you are, Native Americans. You're Native American power. NBC News uploaded January 22nd, 2017. 5 minute 56 second long. Here's the clip entitled Ashley Judd's Firing Nasty Woman Speech. 4:56 to 5 minutes was pre-filmed, edited in. Ashley held her pointer finger to her thumb, formed a circle, meant she's with that group. Same hand gesture Donald often uses. Neck of the guitar next to her represented her country music sister. Pay attention to the computer generation. People's movements around Ashley tie their expressions, also movements, with Ashley's words. Watch how the neck of the guitar is often marked right on cue. Neck of the guitar tied to her words, which meant Ashley is actually with her sister's group, who the African American community find the most offensive of all, the country music scene, the most racist of all the Yankees. And Yankees come of all colors, hues, all the groups. I'm just speaking of the Euro-American racist group. The most extreme is right there with the country music scene. The African Americans, that's how they see the country music scene. It's racism. So that's why that neck of the guitar was there the whole time Ashley was speaking. Michael Moore, who thinks he's one more of Barry's group, the whole time during his speech, he was being excluded. The language, the code being given, how? He's being excluded real soon. He's a Jew. What the plan is, Ivanka, she's married to an Orthodox Jew. Donald, he's going to get taken out real soon. At the inaugural speech, look when Donald was done. Ivanka looked at Donald Jr. instead of looking at her father. That's where the power will be. That's where it's going to move to. The Jews will be kicked out. This is a race fight, a race war. They're going to get excluded from Barry's group and be represented by the Orthodox Jew that's married to Ivanka. Get ready. Michael Moore's speech was the same. 16:21, clip uploaded by CBS News. 0:08 seconds. Michael been told what to do. Instructed he was, take a picture from his folder. Can be seen at the bottom of the screen. White border with sharp exact corners. Message sent, picture been taken. Fixed image was, wouldn't change. Need be, make the change. Take the picture again their way. That's what they're perceiving. African Americans wouldn't perceive the message that way. They're going to exclude Michael from their group. This is a race fight. He's another. He isn't a Caucasian. I'm not a Jew, but he'll be treated like one. They'll see him all the same. Them, the ones that aren't anything other than paste, will be one, and pasty will all be the other. And I'm not pasty. Come on, I'm suntan today. All during the 16 minutes Michael was being excluded. People cheered him as a Yankee Imperial Blue, part of Barry's group. Michael touched his cap right on cue. Words aligned with him with Donald's group. Subconscious read, he touched red. Made Michael one of them. That's what perceived African Americans. Video subliminal programming aligned him with Caucasians. Michael, Caucasians will be seen as African Americans' enemy. No matter if they are queer, Jews will go with Donald. Ivanka, we're being conditioned. She's going to be the position. So they're not included either. African Americans' feet are in the snare. When they go out there into the streets, begin to riot, snap will go the trap. Yankee Sam upon them will open fire. African Americans been duped, fooled by Barry, their guru cult leader. They got their sneakers on, waiting for Comet Bob. Political situation is about to go off. Ow, ow, ow. Now I gotta read this back here. I'm proofreading. Jews will go with Donald. Ivanka, we're being conditioned. She's going to be in that position. So they're not included either. Who's not included? Oh, the Jews, that's why. Because she represents the Jews. She's married to an Orthodox Jew. But I might fix that up a bit so people understand. That's it for part 2 here on the 7th day of the protest. I'll be continuing on here momentarily. Big Boss Chalk, Mighty 750, signing off. El Poderoso, 750 kilohertz, AMANL, radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los joques del discos. Radio Rebelde, firmando fuera.